Hi there, it's Rowan from Simplyk, and welcome to this video where we'll be going over how to create a general donation form. So we'll start off in the Simplyk dashboard in the donation section, and then in the top right of that section, we can click on New Form. And here we're redirected to a new page where we have the three different options of forms. So a donation form, a donation campaign, and a peer-to-peer campaign. Today, we're going to focus on a general donation form, and this is a great option for your year-long giving and something that you can also embed on your website if you have one. So the first step is general information, so adding in your title, which you can customize here, and then you could also choose the language of the form as well as the description of the form. And here that we suggest that you really add in a brief description of where the funds are going. And then we'll click on Next on the bottom right to save and go to the next step, which is creating your form. So here you're able to customize the suggested donation amounts that are offered to your donors. And we have the one-time amount as well as the monthly amount. And you're also able to toggle this. So if you'd like to deactivate one of the options, for the purpose of the general donation form that you have all year round, we really suggest that you always offer that monthly amount so that your donors are able to give on a recurring basis. You can also change these donation amounts that are suggested, so you can increase or decrease them based on your average donations that you receive. So here I'm just going to bring them down. And then you can also add a description for each amount. And this is really great to show your donors exactly what their gift is going towards. So next, a little further down the page, we have some more customization options. So here it'll be your form color. So you can click on the band here and suggest that, as well as importing your banner and your organization logo. And if you are a registered charity, your logo will show up on the tax receipts that are sent out to your donors. Next, you can add in additional questions onto the form to get any other information you'd like from your donors. So by default, we will ask for the first name, last name, email, and their address. And then you'll be able to add other options if you'd like. So here I'm going to add in the telephone number. And you can see here we have a list of the different type of questions that you can ask. So I'll choose the telephone, and then you can also make it required so that the donor needs to fill it out to complete their gift. And then further down, we also have the option to add in a thank you message. And this message is included in an email that is sent automatically to the donor after they've completed their gift. And this email will include their transaction receipt along with their donation receipt. So you can go ahead and customize that. Then next, we'll save it and move on to the next step. And that is sharing your form. So your form is already created and you're ready to start sharing it. And you have here three different options and ways of sharing it. So the first one will just be using the URL that we supply to share the form. So you can put this on your website, you can put it on social media, or send it out through email, however you'd like to do it. We also give you the option to embed your form on your website if you have one. And this allows you the form to really live directly on your website. And then finally, we also supply you with a QR code that redirects directly to the form. So this is great to share it on any physical communications you have with your donors. So that could be posters or any mailing letters that you send as well. And then finally, we'll go on to the last step, which is advanced parameters. And this is not mandatory, but it's just a few extra elements that you could add on here. So the first would be to suggest a payment by check for donations above $500. You can also activate the option for your donors to give in honor of someone, and this will ask them a few additional questions, such as the name of the honoree, if you'd like to send them an email as well. And then here you can add in another person to be notified if your organization receives a donation. By default, it will be the administrator of the account. And then finally, you can also translate your form if you'd like to translate it to French. So if you click on this button, it'll redirect you to a new page to add in your French text. So then here, I'll go ahead and save these changes, and then we can go see the form. So the form is already created, and the last step will just be to connect your bank to receive your payments. Thanks so much.